Big news! The Duolingo English test just officially announced its 2024 annual update, with 3 new question types being added to the test on April 2nd. So if you're taking the test soon, you need to know about these changes. In this video, I'm going to show you these 3 new question types so that you're up to speed, know what to expect, and have nothing to worry about when you take your own Duolingo English test. So let's get right to it. Okay then, well, let's start with the most important change, in my opinion, and that is that the read then write question type is going to be replaced by a brand new interactive writing question, and it looks like this on the test. First, you read a prompt and write your answer within 5 minutes, just like you've always done. But what's new is that after you've written your first answer, you will be given a follow-up prompt with an additional 3 minutes to expand on your answer. The follow-up prompt will be on the same topic as the original prompt, but it will allow you to dive deeper and elaborate on your ideas. And this is a great opportunity for you to showcase your English writing ability. When you're writing your follow-up prompt, you are able to see the original prompt and your first answer in case you need to jog your memory. So to give you a basic overview of the structure of this question type, you first can expect to see a 30-second planning screen. Then you'll be given your first prompt and 5 minutes to write your first answer. Following that, you'll see your follow-up prompt, for which you get 3 minutes to write. So in total, you have 8 minutes and 30 seconds to complete this interactive writing question. The current practice test on the Duolingo test website has already been updated with this new interactive writing question for you to practice. Okay, moving on to the second change, and it's all to do with the read and select vocabulary question type. One of the most iconic questions on the Duolingo English test is the read and select vocabulary question type, this one here, and I'm sure you're already very familiar with it. However, this question type is having a major revamp from April 2nd onwards, and it's going to look like this. The concept of this question type remains the same. You have to identify the real English words. However, from April 2nd onwards, you'll be presented with the words one by one and asked to decide whether they are real or not by selecting yes or no, just as you can see here. You'll have 5 seconds to decide whether the word is a real English word or not, and you can expect to see between 15 and 18 of these words. There could be any number of real words within the 15 to 18 words you're given, so don't worry if you think you're hitting yes or no too many times. Okay, now moving on to the final change, which is all to do with another new question type, and it's called fill in the blanks. Last but not least, we have another new question type. It's called fill in the blanks, and it looks like this on the test. On this new question type, you'll be shown one sentence with one missing word for you to fill in, and you simply fill in the blanks by typing the missing letters of that word. In total, you can expect to see between 6 and 9 sentences, and you have 20 seconds per sentence to complete the word. And you've probably noticed that this question type looks very similar to the read and complete question type that you can see here. However, this new fill in the blanks question is not replacing the read and complete question type, so you can expect to see them both on the exam. This new fill in the blanks question type will test the depth and breadth of your English vocabulary, as it tests that you not only know the word, but you can use it correctly in the right functional context. So those were the 3 Duolingo English test updates taking place on April 2nd of this year. If you don't like these new question types or are simply more comfortable with the current version of the test, make sure you take your exam before the update takes place on April 2nd. Another piece of news you might be interested in is that the Duolingo English test team is holding a webinar on March 6th going over these new question types and sharing some useful tips. If you would like to join that webinar, there is a link below in the video description. So that's it for this video. I hope it clarifies some of your questions, and don't forget to try out these new questions using the official practice test on the Duolingo test website. And of course, I will be updating our practice platform and courses on DET Ready very soon for you. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.